Morning all. Well, afternoon.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah, we're eating lunch. I caught up with Jeff. I stopped back on the trail to do a little metal detecting and got a few nails, but that was about it. And Jeff's ahead of me right now, but I don't think he's that far ahead of me because he won't show me the gold, so I'm thinking it's pretty small.
He'd have to use my glasses.
But we're going to do some detecting here, some panning, and just enjoy the afternoon and see if we can find a little gold. And while we're at it, we're going to...
I found little gold. Let's get some bigger gold.
While we're at it, we're going to try to get a better feel for this area, do a little exploratory panning, and see if we can center in on the pay streak a little better. Okay, well, enough talking, we're going to work. Well, we got our first target right there. It's pretty light, and it's going to be tough because it's in the water and the water's not flowing, but we'll give it a go. Okay, well, Jeff got a target right down there in that little crack, and I got a target over there where my metal detector is, so I'm going to go dig mine, and we'll be back to see what Jeff gets out of this one. We just finished our cleaning our first two targets. I ended up with a really small piece of gold and a piece of lead, and Jeff, he did a standard. He got a nail. So I don't know if I've caught him yet, but I'm catching them. Let me show you what I got. Here we have the piece of gold and the lead I found, and there's Jeff's nail.
It's a nice nail.
Yeah, he likes it. He says it's a nice nail. Well, Jeff and I have been digging, a couple hours?
Yeah.
And we're working our butts off and not finding anything. Well, I think I have a piece of gold down in this hole. I've been digging on this crevice for a couple of hours.
It's been so long I forgot what it looks like.
And I've dug out a couple of nails, a big hunk of lead, but no gold yet. But I think I see a piece, so I'm going to stick the camera down in there, show you what I see. Then we're going to dig it out, and if it's gold, great. If it's not, you'll never see this clip. Now, I don't know if you can see that down there, but from where we are, it looks like a piece of gold. Okay, I'm going to try to dig that out while I'm filming, which is really hard to do. Oh, it moved. It's definitely a piece of gold. So that turned out to be a chunky little piece. Then when I panned all my dirt out, I found this nugget. So I ended up with two nuggets and a hunk of lead out of that crevice. Let me show you. Okay, this was the first one we dug out. And then this is the one I just panned out, and there's that piece of lead. Well, just found another piece of gold. He had
that nice nail.
This nail here, and then he panned out this nice little nugget here, and then he found this one sitting on the bedrock down there where he was panning. So somebody, him, me, or the guys when we were here before, panned that little piece of gold out. Give up on that crevice over there. I ran out of targets and it was just getting too hard to dig. So I moved over here. This is a little more open and there's a little bit of shade here, so I like this a lot better. And I got a target down in the crevice here. Now so far I've opened it up and I got a chuck of iron out of there, and I'll show you that in a second. Uh-oh, I probably got gold here since looks like Jeff is closing in on me. Okay, I'll show you what I got going here. Okay, this is the target that I dug out of there, and it's an old nail, and it has been down there for a long time. So hopefully nobody's opened that crevice in a long time. Okay, you can see right here we got the rust where that nail was laying. So we got to go ahead and finish digging all this out and pan it, and hopefully we got some gold in here. Well, got that cleaned out. Found one more nail and 3 pieces of lead. No gold. So we're moving on. It's getting late. We're both beat. It's warm. But I just found a nickel. So I'm ahead of Jeff. He only found a penny. And we both got gold. And I just got a penny. You figure out the date?
I can't see it.
I can't make it out. We'll have to check it out when we get home. But I ended up with 2 pieces of gold, and you got
one
nugget?
One nice one.
Yeah, one nice one. I ended up with 2 little chunky ones, so we're going home happy, but we're both tired. And it's just hot and humid today. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys back at the house. Well, let's just say it's not the next day. I just got home from work. It's been busy. Before I forget, why still in the what's left of my brain, that nickel turned out to be a 1977, and Jeff's penny, we couldn't figure out the date. It was just too far worn. Okay, let's jump over, see how we did as far as the gold goes. Okay, we're going to weigh the chunky one first. And it weighed in at 2.7 grams. And our second piece gives us a total of 3.76 grams. Well, 3.5 grams, I'm okay with that. Now, this time of year, we're in the late fall now. And the days in the afternoon it's still getting warm, but in the mornings it's really starting to cool off. And we're at the point now to where a couple of storms and we could be run out of the high gold field. So Jeff and I have been talking, we're going to try to make a couple of trips up to the hydraulic pits, get up to that 4,500, 5,000 foot elevation. There's still that spot with the silver. I want to go back and see if we can find that spot and hopefully a little more silver. Maybe the coin that they've been chopping that silver off of. And there's a couple of hydraulic pits up there I want to give a stab at with the new mine lab. And I just love that High Sierra. I mean, I can go up there and spend all day and not even find a nail and I'd be happy. So hopefully that's the plan. Whether or not it's going to happen, that doggone working for a living thing keeps getting in the way. So that's pretty much all I got on this one. We'll see you in the next one. You guys have a wonderful day.